Honestly, I mean, they're one of the best fans in DMV.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy CMartyFit, and we back here with another episode of the Less Brunches, More Crunches podcast. Today, I got two special guests from the Shattered Illusions podcast. So I got my boy TK. How you doing, big dog?
Hey, man, living in your world. Appreciate you for having us, man.
Yes, sir. You heard him. And I got my boy Oliver. How you feeling, big dog?
Ready to trigger some motherfuckers, man.
Hey.
On my bad. You want me to keep the language down?
No, we do that.
I was making sure, man. I don't want to mess with your podcast.
Do that over here. But today we got our first men's panel. So, ladies, you can listen, but you're not invited. So don't get triggered by anything we say. But this is a men's panel about fitness and
critical thinking.
Which
women don't like.
Logic. Not a lot of emotions here. So, hey. You know how I do. I keep it real. So with all that being said, let's get into the episode. All right, first thing, fellas. Why do y'all think it's important for men to work out? Be physically fit and mentally fit.
You're going to let Oliver start that, man. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Oliver.
Man, a positive body is a positive mind. First off, I think the easiest thing that a guy can do is get in the gym. That's the first place where I think a guy can get access to learn discipline, to learn mental fortitude, and to just have the ability to do things that you don't want to do. I feel like all that can be learned in the gym.
Absolutely, bro. And one thing, the biggest thing for me is setting the tone for the next generation, because I truly believe fat ass parents raise fat ass kids.
Oh, 100%. Fuck body positivity.
I'm being honest, bro. If these kids don't see the parent eating asparagus and eating lean protein and drinking water and getting up and going to the gym or being active, that kid's not going to be active.
100%.
And I don't got no problem with video games, but you're gonna be outside or doing an activity too. That's real talk.
That's real. And it's talk. like nobody wants a fat bitch. Like, let's just be honest with you. With all the body positivity and things like that, listen, if you big, you big. All right, that's one thing. But for it to be glorified and for people to say like, oh, it's okay to be overweight and all this other shit, and you want to cover a woman's health, like, man, shut the fuck up with all that shit.
Oh, another
terrible,
topic,
man. It's terrible. What the fuck is that?
So let me go and kind of chime in a little bit here too, guys. I think that's important. It's like Oliver was saying, guys. Strong mind equals strong body. And when you work out, you kind of understand that things in life are going to be difficult. You find out a lot about yourself when you're in the gym on that last set, doing the stair climb for 30 minutes. And you realize, you know what? I don't have any more. But when you find more inside yourself, you realize you can do more. That translates to other aspects in people's life, man. So that's why I work out, because it tells me I can do hard things.
Yeah, and it also gives like a healthy body too. Like when you have a healthy body, you just feel better. You got more energy throughout the day. You can work better in your business. And I'll even take it a step further. I'll say, if you can get to a fight gym, that'll definitely bring a lot out of you too. You will learn so much about yourself by getting your fucking ass whooped in sparring or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You just learn so much about yourself just mentally.
That's crazy. I just talked about that the other day. There was a fight in the gym that I reacted to, and I said the same thing. Once you get humbled, that's going to change your life, bro. Like
it will.
Like dudes be walking around like they never lost a fight. Like I'll be quick to tell you, I done got my ass whooped a couple times.
You know what's funny about that? I always say it's two things that dudes overestimate their ability in. It's fighting and fucking. Every dude always thinks they can fuck better than they can. And do something they can fight better than they can too.
You forgot height. Some dudes be stretching it. I know I do.
Oh man,
I'm 5'11", but I'm 6 foot when I first get up.
Baby, we 6 footers, baby.
But I mean, I say this. I mean, fighting is a whole different animal, man. Because you can have cardiovascular endurance and everything else, but getting in that ring, that 3 minutes turns to about 30 minutes real fast.
It does, and I'll just say the biggest thing that it helped me with, like I had anger problems shit growing up. So for me personally, I don't like to lose either. So when I learned that, you think that you about to be all big and bad, like, man, I'm about to fuck you up. But when you really get against some experienced guys, you learn that they want you to get mad. That's how they bait you. And when you get your ass with a couple of times, you like, man, nah, this, I ain't about to lose. And you go from anger to knowing how to channel aggression. And I think that's important, you know what I'm saying, in a man, to be able still come with that fury, that intensity. But when it's channeled and you able to make moves with it and not have it be reckless, a lot of boys need shit nowadays. That'll definitely be a decline on the school shooters. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, we're gonna get to that. Another thing I wanted to bring up is men. We being, and I know that in this society is the man isn't the leader. We're partners. Whatever you believe, the man of the house is the man of the house, bro.
50-50.
Somebody gotta take the trash out. Somebody gotta bring the heavy shit in. You the man of the house. So I'm seeing couples now with a girl bigger than the dude. And I know she's stronger than him too. Y'all ever seen the meme with the chicken leg next to the the big BBW turkey leg.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's just a staple for a man. Like you got to be the strongest in the house, and you should physically be able to see that. You know what I'm saying?
So when you saying big, you saying more like size, weight? What you talking about?
Both.
Height?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah.
If your man is not over 180 and if he ain't less than at least 20% body fat, get you a new man, baby.
Oh man, see, I ain't say all of that.
I am.
You know what I'm saying? But nah, real talk, that's an issue, man. And
Well, now let me ask you: do you think that they're going for these smaller dudes because we all know we in America, all these women want to be masculine and shit. Do you think that they're trying to do that as far as like a dominance thing? Do you think they're intentionally possibly going for these guys that are like, let's say, less physically fit because they already know they can't get like a stud? So they're like, to feel some type of internal power.
I just think they taking what they could get, and the same for the skinny dude.
Okay,
the weak dude, he just taking what he could get.
100%.
And I think that's important to kind of quantify why women like big dudes that are bigger than them too, man. We talk about on our show all the time, but women like guys that normally, I call it the 3 6s. It's normally 6-pack, 6 figures, and 6 feet. So when you break these down in categories, what 6 foot tall basically it categorizes and makes women realize that, you know what, this guy's big and can ward off predators on a more like a
primal
level.
Point.
Exactly. True. And we talking about 6-pack. We talking women looking for guys that have health and vitality for their offspring. Mm-hmm. And then the 6 figures is basically the ability to acquire resources and share them with the offspring. And back in the day, you know, they would go out and hunt food and gather certain things to gather for the offspring, but we're not back in that Stone Age anymore. So you acquire resources by bringing them money.
Yeah. So, oh no, I agree with all that. That's going down another topic though. We might talk about that on your podcast.
Okay, all right.
Sure. But another thing I got too, I feel like the country's in shambles because we got so many weak ass men.
Oh, absolutely.
We got men that's scared to go to the gym, that's encouraged to not go to the gym, that's scared to speak up. And I feel like the gym is going to make you more confident.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So men they're not getting that confidence because they're not completing difficult tasks. They're not getting their way there.
Is it cool if I name drop on here? You good if I say? Listen. I was watching Andrew Tate the other day. It's John with Tucker Carlson, and he was saying some real shit. He was saying like, it's gotten to the point where I can't even tell a young man to even go to the gym. Yeah. That's considered rebellious. Yeah. A young man going to the gym.
Well, go ahead. Well, I was about to. I agree. I just did an episode, it didn't drop yet. Episode by the time this dropped, the episode will be up. But an article came out saying that you're a Republican or you're an extreme right-wing person if you're obsessed with fitness or if you have a habit of fitness. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much with Andrew Tate, with him, they're trying to correlate the same talking points.
Yeah. And then it's just like, think about this. But the whole point about it is what he said is he's right. They don't want military-age men to be strong because at the end of the day, when you have military-age men, 18 to 35, they're strong. They say no. They stand up for themselves. They're strong in body and mind, which starts in the gym. You have a fucking revolution. No offense, but a girl is not going to start. Women are not going to start revolutions. It's just not how it works. But when you have strong men, you start revolution. Things change. They don't want that.
I'm gonna let you chime in, TK. Hold on.
No, go ahead.
One thing I want to point out, bro. And this we get a little political on my podcast too.
Okay.
One little boys here.
I love Trump.
They're hey yo.
I'm
a middle guy. You know what I'm saying? I've done podcasts on RFK, who's on the Democratic Party. He's really a Republican, but that's another conversation. But what I was about to say is we're gonna do. What I was about to say is little boys here. They're encouraging little boys to get sex changes here. Right?
Yeah.
And China, little boys going to summer camp and shooting rocket launchers and RPGs and doing fitness tests. So it's just like we're getting weaker. And like I don't know where the country's going right now. I mean, I don't know if you pay attention to politics and what's happened this past week and the week before that, but like we're at the point now where we're about to get taken over because we got so many weak ass men.
And it's going into shambles. The only thing that keeps America up is our technology in war, like our war technology.
Military, yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Our military. I had a couple conversations with
Biden just said we're running out of ammunition, but that's another podcast.
Fuck.
But go ahead. Damn. Go ahead. I'm trying to keep it fitness, bro.
Listen, somebody brought up a good point the other day. I had a conversation with a couple Marines within the past couple months. And they even said, like, when you go into it, basically, I was just like, oh, man, I always say thank you for your service. My father served in the military. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful for it. So he stood up here and he's just like, he made it seem like he wasn't even proud. Like, and I'm just like, what's up? He was like, bro, it's a lot of bullshit. And it's because of this right here. Any boys, us as men, we want to be fucking challenged. Back in the day, it meant something to fuck. If you was a Marine, that means you was like the toughest of the toughest. You was like the fiercest of the fiercest. But nowadays, they done lowered the totem pole. Oh, if you can't do 2 laps, Johnny, it's okay. When this guy's over here running 40 laps, there's no pride in being an American and being in the military. And then also on top, it's crazy. It's crazy. But then also on top of that, if we go on foot because of these sex changes, 800,000 motherfuckers in North Korea signed up to kick our ass. If they came up and we had to attack these motherfuckers on foot, what we gonna send a motherfucker blue hair and shit to go fight these dudes? The feminists ain't gonna go. All of a sudden, feminists gonna go out the window. Then, baby, you equal to a man, right? Then when we start drafting bitches who can't fight, then they can't. All of a sudden, feminist goes out the window and we get smoked by North Korea because they don't give a fuck. They're not gonna say, "Oh, well, I'm a girl." Bye, bam.
You got something to add, TK? Before I'm going to all right. And the last point I wanted to address on this topic is it's just important for men to not that women don't need to learn this, but we talking about men today, that men need to learn input versus output and patience and adversity. Right? Men need to learn that when you put the hard work in for X amount of time, this is the result. It's not going to be overnight. It's not going to be quick. A lot of these women that come to me that train, they want this overnight result. But I feel like it's important for men to know that. And if we master that, I feel like we can get more women to master that. But
100%.
You know, a lot of men are soft and act like women. So but they don't understand that shit. So
look, I got a lot. You got something to chime in before I say something? Because man, I got a lot of goddamn.
Yeah, he's saying a lot today.
Go ahead, man. I'm hopping out there.
Krispy Kreme, though, literally, I rolled by Krispy Kremes this morning. No, I didn't go in, but the whole point about it, I seen this dude get out, and this goes back to what you were saying. A dude got out, and like you said, his chick was probably like, I'm not trying to talk, but she had to been at least no smaller than 350, bro. Big joint. And you sitting up there and you going into Krispy Kremes. And the first thing I thought is exactly what you said. Yo, you as a man, how could you even let your girl not one get like that, but then you're actually advocating for this. You're taking her to Krispy Kremes. I'd be like, baby, no,
bro,
we got to put a stop. But it's a weak ass man.
He's probably scared to tell her about herself.
Exactly.
And it's crazy. So
he's a fat fuck,
bro. This one girl I used to talk to, bro, she was getting huge. And I cut her off for it. Probably like 5 years ago, but I cut her off for it. Everybody was mad at me. Her friends were saying I ain't shit, this and that. I'm the bad guy, misogynist, fat phobic. What the fuck? Before them words even came out, they was calling me that.
Let me explain.
Bro, hold on.
Okay.
She's in the gym now every day. Body bomb as hell. Dudes coming up to me asking about her every day, bro. I don't even say nothing. I'd be like, yeah, she's single, bro.
Listen, I'm a huge fan. Shout out to Myron on Fresh and Fit. We need to bring back fucking shaming and bullying. We need to bring back that shit. And people may say, oh, why would you say that? Because at the end of the day, this whole love shit, baby, I understand. Oh, yeah, I understand you're hard on you. Nobody responds to that shit. Exactly what you said. No, you fat, I'm going to break up with you. Nobody wants a fat, like I said at the beginning. And like that's what's going to make change. That's what got her to be like, you know what? Let me get on my shit. You go to different cultures, bro. They don't tolerate all these hoes, all these fat. They going to tell you, yo, you a fat and you need to be in the fucking gym.
That's why I got these guys on the podcast. TK, you want to add something before we move on, bro?
Man, I'm rocking with y'all, man. Go ahead.
You good, man.
And I'll give her some applause. Shout out to her.
Shout out there.
Yeah, because it's hard losing weight. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I'm going to let you start with the next topic. But the next topic is, why do you have to date a woman who works out?
That's a good. You put me on the spot right now, man.
Yeah, bro.
Definitely the reason, in my past experiences, man, the reason I want to date somebody that works out is because I don't want the bitch to know what I do. You see, a lot of time women who don't work out, they don't understand getting up early, going to the gym, meal prepping and shit like that. And honestly, don't do that kind of annoy me.
Yep.
So if I'm being honest, I want to do that because first of all, people don't understand this. When women get married, a lot of time, 95% of women gain weight after they get married. Not because they don't want to, but it's because they get comfortable. They understand that, you know what, I got my man, I locked him down, and I'm not going to move anymore. Also, women don't understand is that you guys, a lot of women our age, they don't work out, they drink liquor all day, they smoke, and there's 29, 30 starting to show that age right now. It only gets worse after you add children and you don't change your lifestyle and your diet. So to answer the question nice and succinctly, man, I like women that work out to, first of all, make sure we're on the same lifestyle, and two, so they don't gain weight and I don't lose attraction to them.
Yeah, I've definitely talked about some of them things on my podcast. So the first couple of things I got here, man, I want the woman to instill certain values in my kids.
That's
right?
good. That's boss, bro. Yeah.
So I want my kids to understand discipline. I want my kids to understand consistency, and I want my kids to be responsible. A woman who ain't figured out a lifestyle of working out by 25, 26,
it's going to get worse. Bro.
It's only going to get worse.
Yep.
You sitting here showing me your high school pictures and what you used to look like and what you look like now. I don't give a fuck if you got a cute face. It's only going to get worse. Yeah. Real talk. Yeah. You got something you want to chime in on?
You know I do.
Go ahead.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? You know I do. Let me explain something. First thing is,
I'm not the only bad guy out here.
No, these men are cowards. And let me tell you why. Because if every man could tell the fucking truth, everybody would say, baby, if you gain weight, I would not be attracted to your fat ass no more. But dudes, the reason why women gain weight is because these dudes let them. Because at the end of the day, if we don't pay bills, if we don't handle shit, you wouldn't love us. So guess what? If you get fat, I won't fucking love you. We gotta fucking have standards in this life, and these get out of shape because, like you said, they get comfortable. If you know that your man will not be attracted to you anymore, and I go fuck another, you will easily keep that ass snatched. So that's number one. Number two, same thing, exactly what you said. We getting older, guys. We're not the youngest guys on the block no more, but we're looking at like freaking kids. I want her to establish nutrients, things like that inside my children. Another reason why these men are so fucking soft is because we got all this soy and everything. I need my chick to know if it even look like a soy, I'm not even fucking touching it. And I want her to instill that also, like you said, in my kids.
Bro, I can't tell you the amount of times where like I was going to bed to get up early to work out in the morning, or I'm skipping a party so I can work out in the morning. I'm skipping a party to go to work, and the girl like, you take work too serious. You're already in shape. Why you cut? You got to go. Get that by. You got to go.
You know what though? I'm gonna challenge y'all on that. I even find the good ones to still pull that shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You be sitting there watching a movie or something like that with your chick. Like, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym. What's the first thing you want to say?
Can you stay with me?
You don't have to go. I would love you if you still do it. Just sit here and lay with me. Women always pull that shit, man. I think even the good ones do that shit to a certain extent.
They pull that because at the end of the day, they trying to see if you gonna tell their ass no or not.
Oh no, facts. I agree.
You know what I'm saying? And go ahead.
I was about to say, I've met chicks who told me they got to go to bed so they can get to the gym in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I've experienced that too. But no, you're absolutely right, bro. And another thing too, when you was talking about nobody wants a big girl. The big girls say that the bodybuilders and the strong dudes like the big girls.
Psyop.
Y'all never heard that?
That's a psyop.
I never heard
that ain't nothing but some. That ain't nothing but some marketing
fellas,
shit.
What's going on in the gym, man?
Listen, I hate to be this.
Like you said, those motherfuckers, because they big, they got muscles, but they're fucking losers. So at the end of the day, you can be ripped up, but if you're still a dork, you're not gonna be able to get a. So those fat are the only thing that they can get. That's why they do that.
It's a lot of weirdos in the gym.
Muscles ain't gonna get you, man. Money ain't even gonna get you. It gets you options and it gets you trials and it gets you more time. But at the end of the day, if you're a loser, you're just a loser.
Yeah. Well, that's what the first topic we talked about. Men understanding input versus output. Patience and all that. That's kind of like that makes you a better man. So a lot of men, they don't play sports. They don't do something to build their character when they're young. Exactly. So they come to the gym, get some fucking muscles. They still weird and weak. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And another point I wanted to hit on with the choosing a woman who works out. You want to avoid health issues. I mean, it's out there now. The stuff that obesity leads to, the stuff that drinking alcohol leads to. Just did an episode on drinking alcohol. Check it out. It's out right now when y'all watching it.
Check my man shit out.
Check it out. What did I say? Alcohol.
Yeah, you was talking about alcohol health issues.
And what smoking leads to. So all that information is out there. It's 2023.
And unfortunately, us by being African fucking American, it's definitely more prone than us. You know what I'm saying?
We the unhealthiest demographic in this country. 100%. And y'all be mad at me for telling y'all the truth. But hey, here we are.
Don't point that shit out.
Nah, we are
racist.
Listen,
we gonna call racism. Hold on, real quick.
I'm racist.
We talk about racism in this country, right? Y'all motherfuckers going to Popeyes, y'all going to McDonald's, y'all going to Burger King. talking about it's no healthy restaurants in the neighborhood. Y'all got a local grocery store right next to all them restaurants, and y'all skipping the fruit and vegetable section.
Exactly. And I don't want to fucking hear that shit.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Listen, man. I'm a huge fan. Like I said, shout out Fresh and Fit again, and I have to agree with them. I don't believe in dabbling in the dark, meaning this. I've dated my fair share of black girls, but a big reason why I don't want to date them moving forward, I'm just being honest, is because of it's because of their health issues and their fucking habits and their fucking excuses. Everything is about, oh, well, I'm used to noodles and fucking. I dated this one bad, and I'll tell you what turned me off from her. She had this big ass 99-cent Rock Creek joints, and she was just guzzling that shit, fruit punch, and I was just like, you disgust me. Like, I'm just like, yo, you don't even care about yourself. You don't even care about yourself. And I've seen it, like I said, predominantly, we're more prone to diabetes, high blood pressure, all this shit. What? Why, bitch?
Well, I'm gonna let you go in 1 second.
Go ahead, bro.
To play devil's advocate, first of all, they got their own podcast.
I was gonna say,
this ain't
my bad. Yo,
remember,
listen, no, my bad. I ain't trying to.
Remember, this is my platform, but I'm me. That's them. All right. But just to play devil's advocate, real quick, okay. About 50% of the country is obese. Half of the country is obese. So yeah, we got in the black community, but it's there's white women that's overweight, white men, there's Hispanics overweight, there's Asians overweight. I've done videos on every demographic. If you don't believe me, I'll send it to you because I've shut a couple of y'all up in the DM by sending you receipts. But no, you're absolutely right though. Our community has the health and fitness. The lack of education of health and fitness in our community is ridiculous.
Well, it's not even just that. To me, it's the excuses. Like, I've dated all types of chicks, and I actually love black girls. They're definitely my second favorite type of chicks. But the thing is about them, when you get with them, it's like it's all these. They always have to go and play the slavery card. Like, oh, well, you know, us and the black, they don't want us to know. And shut up. You don't want to fucking know. You got YouTube. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody can keep you from this information except for your fucking self. So all these excuses and slavery and all this, shut the up. Mind you, this is Shattered Illusions. I don't want to get my man canceled, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, this is the shit that you have to go so back and forth with these hoes. It's crazy.
I'll say this, man. This is the Shattered Illusions podcast, but I will say we agree on a lot of different
I don't
things.
want to get you canceled either, bro.
No, it's not. I'm not. You know, I ain't worried about that shit. But I'm just saying we all have our different opinions. I fucking love black women. They get on my nerve too. But I want to kind of piggyback what you were saying, Oliver. Always say this: if you were born ignorant, that's not your fault. If you die ignorant, it is your fault. 100%. So if we can appreciate that, bro. People have no problem finding out what's going on with Beyonce, the latest baby mama drama. You find out all this shit very easily. But when it comes to investing, nutritional advice, all of a sudden it's the white man holding you down. You
white man don't want us to know.
I don't fuck with the victim mentality. Whether it's black woman, black men, whoever the case is, I don't fuck with the victim mentality. That's all I'm gonna say.
Fuck with nobody.
We're gonna wrap up this topic, move on to the next one. But I got one thing to say. Y'all know I get political on here sometimes, but black people, we gotta wake up. You're at Goals. You don't go. You haven't been to Goals.
I haven't been in a while.
All right. Well, we at Goals Gym.
Yeah.
There's more and more Hispanic people coming. They coming in speaking Spanish, barely speak English. There's more of them than us now. In 50 years, all the civil rights and slavery is going to be irrelevant. They just took away affirmative action. Black people, we got to tighten the fuck up. We got to stop using that excuse, bro. We got all the access to resources. We got so many successful black people. We got so many fit black people. We got to pack that shit up.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing, though, and I'm going to tell you why they're taking over. It's because they're coming over here. People, they coming from Honduras, Puerto Rico, all these places that have all these drug infested and certain places in Nigeria. Like, they're coming over here and they're killing us. Why? Because they have work ethic. People that were born here, for some reason, we're just so fucking soft. All of a sudden, you act like you have Wi-Fi, running water, all this shit, and you can't just get on YouTube and look up how to up your skills. And then people want to say, oh, they're coming over to our country. That's why the jobs ain't. Well, nigga, beat them. Up your skills. Like, get in the game and play. These motherfuckers will never beat me.
Go ahead, bro.
Can I say this? Like, I will never ever fucking say that slavery did not set black people back as a people.
Of course.
It 100% fucking did. But two things can be true. Slavery did set us back, but also now we're lazy and we want a handout from the white man.
No such thing.
I was watching this fucking movie. Y'all gotta check it out, man. It's called The Sound of Freedom. Y'all seen that shit?
I'm going to see it tomorrow. Okay. Yeah.
So basically, it's about human trafficking. Actually, trafficking little children, right? Mm-hmm. I'm sitting there watching this shit. I'm like, damn, like the inhumane conditions these children are going through, like getting just snatched up, like broad day, like cartels just running the streets with AK-47 and stuff like that. And I'm thinking in the back of my mind, I'm like, you know what? I see why niggas don't like Americans. Because we don't got to deal with none of that shit.
Spoiled, rotten
whatsoever.
bitches.
Yeah, other countries laugh at us, bro.
Bro, people risk their lives to come over here and get just an opportunity that we be given from birth.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it's easy for it because it's not. But at the same exact time, bro, if you're an American, you have an advantage over 99% of the world. Even the poorest of slums in America cannot touch the poorest of slums in third world countries.
And I've had the pleasure, like I said, of speaking to a couple of millionaires and things like that, and just hearing some of their stories, man. It really makes you just think different. Like, you have people that come over here, like their grandfathers or grandparents didn't even speak the language, bro. Imagine going to Japan or some shit and you try to say cha 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 cha, and I was like, you can't even speak the language, but somehow you find a way to make it happen over there for the generations of your family. That is crazy.
Bro,
when you come here, you got a citizenship, you can get a job, you can get a driver's license. They couldn't get none of that shit, and they come over here and make it happen. This is the land opportunity. You just and then you got the nerve to get on Twitter and say that fucking America is shit. Leave then and go somewhere else.
Bro, we've had a black president, we got a black vice president, bro. Well, whatever you feel about politics, you've seen that shit happen. Whether you think Kamala's black or not, there's a woman that looked like a black woman that's vice president.
Headboard hair, shout out.
And another thing, if you make 30K in this country, you're in the top 1% of the world.
Bro, I just literally just said
the
that
top
shit, bro.
1% of the world, bro. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Get your ass up and go to the gym. Fuck out of here. And you can't get a $10 membership.
And here's the thing.
With the man titties.
And here's the thing. I do got facts.
But you'll buy a new chain.
Oh, yeah. You'll buy a new chain.
You'll buy the Jordans. Oh, but the personal trainer costs too much.
Yeah.
But you in Cancun and Cabo.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but I ain't gonna learn how to fucking copyright. I'm not gonna learn no high value skills though. You know what I'm saying? Because the man didn't teach me this shit in school. Shut the fuck up, you loser, bitch, ass niggas.
Yeah, we definitely want to get canceled.
All right, man. They might
learn sales, young kids. If you learn, if anything, just learn to sell. If you can learn to sell, you'll never have to worry about going hungry again.
Absolutely, life is sales,
and you can learn that on the fucking internet.
So. Next thing, man. We moving on. Everybody say what they needed to say on that.
Shout out to the losers.
Yeah, we good, bro.
All right, bro. Next thing, man. How do y'all feel about? Because this is a common thing with me when I train mostly women, so a lot of my clients get the motivation to work out after a breakup. You get fat in a relationship. Your man not attracted to you no more. He get up and leave. Now you want to work out. Then when you get the body, you flaunting, shitting on him. I hate that shit, bro. I don't like that shit, bro. And I think it's important for both the man and the woman to stay on top of their shit, to stay attractive in a relationship.
I 100% agree with that. Y'all know I do. But at the same time, I still got to put it on the man, because the man, like, you got to lead your relationship. And at the same time, if you're not leading her, if you're not showing, like, yo, this shit is important in our lives. If you're not showing her the importance of this shit, she's not going to take it serious. She's going to keep trying to skate by and do the same shit she has been doing.
But what if it's 50-50? They're equal partners.
Oh, if it's 50-50, then hey, baby, you by yourself. It's your fault.
Bro, I'm going to just say this. I'm kind of going to go in the odd realm.
Shout out Lizzo.
Say this, no bullshit. There's no such thing as a 50-50 relationship. There's nothing in the world where both parties are in the middle and things get done. I'm about to say, I'm going to more in our wheelhouse right now. I'm just going to say this, man. Women don't respond to 50-50 or equal either. So I'm going to leave it there.
I agree, bro.
I think women, here's the thing also too, more with that subject. I think what I've noticed now is a lot of chicks, since if they can't get a certain guy that they want, I've also seen chicks also, they'll get a guy that's intentionally less than them. Just a guy that they make more money than, a guy that they can boss around, just to have some type of power dynamic, because they want to feel empowered. Because they talk about we're insecure, you insecure. Like at the same time, it's like, how? Go ahead.
They get the skinny dude with no muscles. That's what we were just talking about.
Yeah,
we was just talking about that.
And listen, you can be skinny, but how the fuck you gonna be broke?
Let me ask y'all this: Have y'all ever seen a girl that you thought was quote unquote out of your league, and then you see your boyfriend be like, "What the fuck?"
No girls ever.
I was about to say, ain't no chick out my league.
I said quote unquote. I didn't want to go.
Yeah. Nah.
These hoes love me.
I see it all the time, bro.
Yeah.
all the time.
My bad. What was the question?
I'm not gonna lie, because when I see the type of dudes that a girl deals with, I get turned off innately. That's me personally.
Did you record that before the show? That's the shit we was just talking about. I said if she ever dealt with a fucking loser, you ain't dealing with me because you got a whole rack of loser ass motherfucking habits from that dickhead.
Or she felt with a fat dude or bony ass, skinny ass dude, you can't fuck with me because you're not gonna understand.
You're not gonna understand the lifestyle. You're not gonna understand when I say I gotta go to the gym. You're not gonna understand when I say, baby, I gotta work. You're not gonna understand. You're gonna say you work too much. You're gonna say you need a vacation. My birthday money. I can't tell you how many motherfuckers have told me, yo, you work so fucking hard. I don't want to be broke, and I'm not gonna be broke.
And I want y'all to really go out too. Next time y'all out in the airport, grocery store, or something like that, I really want you to count how many dudes actually look like you or look like they work out at all. You will find pretty much none. Bro,
I just on my way here, I went to 7-Eleven to get the Celsius, and dude was like, man, you're strong. You work out? It's a grown ass man, bro. You don't get the fuck out my face.
I ain't gonna say somebody hating on me in the background, but literally everywhere we go is somebody like, man, your arms are just so big. Oh, your chest. I'm like, you know what? Just relax.
You gonna suck my dick? What did he say today?
What did he say?
He was like, if I do 50 more push-ups, I told my wife I look like you.
Like, shut your bitch ass up, bro.
That just sounds.
His wife was probably looking at you too if she was there, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, fellas,
you might as well go ahead and tell her get on her knees, bro.
Hey, fellas, I'm gonna tell y'all this, bro. Y'all be making fun of all these gym dudes and we're corny and this and that. The girlfriends and the wives love gym dudes, bro. They be looking at us and talking crazy to us, bro. Some of this shit I be hearing in the gym from women, you would have no idea that women be talking like that, bro. 100%. So just gonna throw that out there for y'all, bro.
Yeah. And don't be thinking that big niggas can't fight because I'll knock your shit out.
They say that shit all the time, bro.
Try me.
They
try me. I will knock your shit out. I guarantee you.
Or they be trying to say he ain't bulletproof.
Yeah,
I've heard
that's bitch shit.
I've heard that.
We can do that too.
I'm like, you know what? I got that too. You ain't gonna say nothing about that. You want to go that route?
Listen, when it all comes down to it, they just hating. Hate don't come from nowhere but below. They mad because they don't have the discipline. They mad because they don't have the confidence. They mad because they don't got the charisma that these just love. And at the end of the day, they'll continue to envy you. And it's our job to keep continuing to shit on them.
Yeah, bro. I've definitely like lost friends over this fitness shit, bro.
Just fitness, it's crazy.
Like one of my used to be my boy. I was training his shorty, and like he just assumed like I was fucking with her. Like he was, it's real shit though. But like he just assumed like I was trying to hit her or I was hitting her. And dude just stopped fucking with me. Like,
hold on, CMarty.
Kick me out the group chat type shit.
That's like, some hoe shit.
The biggest hoe shit I ever seen.
Considering our culture, can you really be mad at him for that? Not saying that you do the shit, but where we come from, can you really be mad at him for thinking that shit?
Hey, listen.
If you think to me, if your bitch will leave you that easy, she not really fucking into you. At the end of listen, right? What did I tell you as soon as you walked in the door today? What did I say? As soon as you walked in the door, what I say?
About upstairs or down here?
Upstairs. What I say? I said, dang, bro, what?
More swole.
Oh, yeah, damn, bro. You did.
And then what did I say after that? I said, I won't bring my what?
I would say I won't bring my girl around. You funny as shit.
Now let's be clear about this. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, of course, you know what I'm saying? But do I really fucking mean that deep down? If my bitch would leave me off some shit, she ain't the be with. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. Your bitch ain't really into you, bro. If all it takes is just a little bit of arms to fucking leave your bitch ass, you ain't really on it for real.
That's
you
facts,
know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
Facts. That's facts. All right, man. Everybody they said what they needed to say on this topic, man. All right, man. So that was the
shout out Black Queens.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, we love y'all. Even though we're critical, because y'all damn sure critical on us. So.
And let me make sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, and I want to clear up what I said earlier. Listen, man, at the end, I do love Black women. I just hate fucking excuses. And from my dating experience, I just got to say, like, Black women seem like they have the most excuses. But y'all my second most favorite race, though.
Who's the first?
Huh? You already know, man. Like them Hispanics, baby.
Oh,
but
Puerto Rican.
Count your fucking days,
man.
Puerto Rican.
Hey, you my guy too.
Dominican.
You gotta chill with calling them the B word, man. It's gonna throw them off. Just, you know what I'm saying? It's a fitness podcast.
Oh no, well see, that's why I asked at the beginning. That's
why I don't care. The real me don't care, but just for the view.
Of course,
because it's fitness, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's why I always ask to begin the podcast.
I really don't care though. On some real shit.
I know you don't, but it's about the content though. I feel you.
Yeah,
Tone it down.
Because my mom turned this joint on.
Oh, dang, man. Your mom again.
You should have started with that.
Shout out,
Shout out,
Mom.
Shout out,
I'm
Mom.
so sorry.
And my mom fitter than a lot of you dudes out here and stronger than a lot of you dudes out
Shout
here.
out, Mama.
I talked about that on the podcast the other day too.
You ain't
God
lying. She
damn.
be in there doing reverse pull-ups,
Right.
regular pull-ups. I be like, God damn.
And one more thing before we go to the next topic. People be like, "Oh, yeah, it's because your mom's fit, bro." No disrespect. My mom used to be fat, bro. My mom used to go to McDonald's for lunch break. My mom used to be having snacks and donuts and Pop-Tarts all in the crib, bro.
Did she really?
Bro, my mom, what, bro? I seen my mom transform. So
100%.
anything you see the way I look, that's from work. That shit is not in genetics, bro. I say this all the time.
Oh, they
too.
love saying that one.
Bro, I go to the family reunion. I'm the fittest one there.
Yeah.
All my family's fat. They all fat. Can I come work out with you? Tell them pull up. They don't pull up. They do the same fat shit y'all fat motherfuckers do, bro. Real talk.
We were just talking about that too, see, Marty. We just said, man, this life ain't for everybody. Whether
It's not, bro.
podcasting,
It's not.
whether it's working out. How people always say, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna get in there with you one day." Hey, bro, I'm gonna pull up.
No, you're
Stop the
not.
cap.
They don't pull up, man. They just talking, man. The second button, you good.
It's all so weird, bro.
It's all good. I had the
First page.
I had the
second button.
artificial
where's-
sound
okay.
effect.
I don't see it. I'm on the wrong page.
Cap.
Very first page.
Nah, I don't see it. It's all good. I'll find it. It's all good. But yeah, man. All right, next topic, man. Like I said, that was the warm up, bro. Oh, here you go.
That was the one.
It's not. That wasn't.
Damn.
It was the fourth button, not the second button.
Oh shit.
It's all good
I
though.
don't know.
So look, I've talked about this before, and I almost got canceled for this, but I got a lot of views and a lot of subscribers, so we're gonna talk about it again.
Okay.
You on Rumble?
Oh no, I need to get on,
Bro,
Rumble,
you need to start building that following up now
All
in
right,
case you do get canceled.
this gonna be my first Rumble.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
All right, bet. All right. Are black men responsible for black women being obese?
Percentage wise, like looking at the stats, more black men tend to be in shape. You know what I'm saying? It's mainly like black women that tend to be. Are the men responsible? I mean, I always kind of blame men because I believe men should lead.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't know.
I'm gonna
That's
say
a tough
this.
one.
Maybe I don't think we're 100% responsible,
No.
but we're at least 50%. And with me training mostly black women, I'm gonna tell you why, bro. First of all, we giving the fat women attention and sex, not us in this room, but
100%,
we giving
yeah.
them attention
It's
and
the
sex,
majority.
bro.
It's true.
If something happened where these women couldn't get no sex, unless they lost weight, they wouldn't stay overweight. They would lose some fucking weight.
I agree.
Real talk.
I agree. But nowadays, there's no repercussions for being fat.
Oh no, it's repercussions.
Well-
not in dating, but it's repercussions.
Well, when I say let me take that back. You're right.
Okay.
I'm saying like immediate repercussions. Like for example, in terms of like they still got dudes hitting on them for whatever fucking reason. They still got dudes wanting to wife them. They may
Dudes
not have
be
as many
horny.
options. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you got these buff dudes dealing around with fat chicks around the gym. Like it's just that's all they can get.
Yeah.
So they're still getting reinforced for their bad habits and hit like nothing. Like if all the dudes is like, man, listen, we don't deal with fat bitches, they will fucking change. But
You know, a lot of fit women be like most fit women be on their shit. Like they
100%.
have a level of responsibility to them,
they do.
and they not fucking with bums and losers and weirdos. So
Mhm.
that's why I feel like a lot of the gym weirdos be fucking with big girls.
Yeah.
That's why I think they be saying
And
that
I'm gonna be honest, I think a lot of them just straight up just don't got confidence too. You know what I'm saying? You see a
Yeah.
chick that's in shape, she probably confident, she probably more confident than you. You trying to hide behind your fat ass biceps. It's like, I mean, you know, you got to learn some game, man. You gotta learn
facts.
charisma. No, just because she got a thin waist, bro, she's still a chick.
And I'm gonna tell y'all why dudes actually go at fat chicks. I kind of have this theory. They go at fat chicks because they come at fat chicks with the right amount of confidence that dudes should come out of the bad joint with. You know what I'm saying? So you coming to her like, you know what, I'm doing you a favor. And therefore the girl feels your confidence and therefore reacts to it.
100%.
When they should be coming to all women the same exact way. But I think that to answer your question, C. Marty, I think that it's kind of 50-50 because on one end, when you have an adult, you can't force an adult to do anything you don't want them to do.
You can't.
So that's not our fault on that end, but it is our fault for validating them. And like you were saying too, Oliver, men lead, women follow. I believe a woman's only a reflection of the guy she's dealing with or not
100%.
dealing with.
Yeah.
So if you have a strong masculine man that actually encourages you to work out, will tell you about nutrition, workout programs, splits, and things like that, I believe most women will follow.
Yeah, and I think it all comes down, it ties back to confidence in men. And let me tell you why, because I've also seen dudes that they in shape or they girl in shape, but then they start kind of shaming the chick, like, man, why you wearing that? Why you doing this? They start doing the same thing that females would do to us. And I'm like, bro, what the hell? Your girl's think like, let her do her. Like, but it's like they're trying to like kind of like make God they chick. They trying to make their chick a little bit less attractive so other dudes don't come. I've seen that shit too.
You know what it is too? They think the trainer gonna take their girl. I'll never let my girl work out with a personal trainer. Shut your ass up.
But see, that's what I said. It's no confidence. No confidence. Right. If you really was handling your shit as a man, or if you really was truly confident, I ain't scared of no motherfucker taking my. If she did take my, I'm gonna say it like this: that motherfucker did me a favor.
Thanks.
And on top of that, man, it's just like you said, it's just not having any confidence.
Oh, my bad.
Man.
You good, bro. You good. It is what it is. Look.
Nah.
It's just not having any confidence, man. It's just like, and if you feel like that you're the best your girl can do, your girl will follow suit, man. Yeah. And a lot of that is just a lot of subconscious insecurity. And what turns women off more than insecurity? Almost nothing. Yeah. So you kind of fucking yourself up even thinking like that.
And it's like these guys, like they know they're not being the best version of themselves. So at the end of the day, they know they slacking on their fitness. Facts. They know they should have gotten up. They know they shouldn't have ate the last piece of cheesecake. They know they should have, started their business, or they know they should have called that extra client, but they didn't do these things. And these things subconsciously are little losses. And when these little losses tend to add up inside of you, when you know you're not doing the best you can, when you a dude, you on point, you make the calls you should have made, you did the things you should have did, you applied or did whatever the hell you're supposed to do during that day, you know for a fact that it's like, you know what? Hey, whatever happens, happens. And you can sit with that contentment. That's a chick leaving you, that's whatever.
I will say too, when I'm not on my shit, whether it's fitness, whether it's business, whether it's just, personal development, when I'm not on my shit, bro, I don't even be trying to holler at shorty, bro. I don't even feel right coming up to a woman. I know, I'm different. I'm different out here, but
tell them.
But nah, I don't even feel right, and I don't even approach women when I'm in that mode.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be another controversial point. I believe that if dudes don't got together, they shouldn't even be dating. I agree. You know what I'm saying? I agree. You shouldn't even be even touching a chick. Like, I can't tell me how many dudes now that's 18, 19, 20, 21, and I'm like, dude, your balls barely fucking drop. I'm like, dude, you think like these chicks that you want. They want dudes that's older, more established, more this, more that. You sitting here dealing with this chick that barely is playing you like a boy toy, and you're wasting all this time that you could be learning about fitness, learning about money. When you sitting here making all these goddamn excuses, this is your time to learn and build yourself so you can be that guy. But you don't want to do that.
Crazy.
Can I kind of chime on that a little bit too? I'm gonna say this. I'm not an advocate for guys ignoring women entirely, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I don't think women should take a priority, but you should deal with them on a certain level, because you got to realize if you get your shit together as far as fitness and finances, all you're going to do is be a guy that has fitness and finances and can't deal with women.
That is true, though.
You have to have a certain level of knowing how women move, how they think before you can really even get good with like anything else. You wouldn't expect to walk off the street and bench 315. Why would you expect it to be good with women not dealing with any of them?
No, 100%. I mean, like I said, my thing was just I'm just not an advocate for dudes being broke. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no,
so my thing is, I'm not saying you gotta be a millionaire to start dating, but I'm saying like get yourself on some type of establishment, like get your job. Yeah. I'm not saying you gotta be rich or even making six figures, but I'm saying just get on some type of flow, know where you're going in life, and and then kind of you can like pick a chick to kind of settle in with that.
I'm gonna tell you what I advocate guys to do. I advocate guys to pick a high income skill. Whether that's cybersecurity, trucking, plumbing, some kind of trade, right? You bust your ass through that Monday through Friday, 40 hours plus, get that shit done. But on the weekend, you kick back, you go out, walk out and talk to women. Don't do this cold rejection shit when you're like, you know what? You see a girl, you walk past her, then find her IG and say, hey, didn't I see you on IG the other day?
Yo,
that's a buffer against rejection, man.
Stop going in the gym. I mean, going on IG tomorrow. Did I see you at the gym today? Fucking weirdos.
I'm gonna tell you, because a girl will respect you a lot more by having the balls just come up and talk to her. Even if you fumble over your words, even if you're weird, they will respect that a lot more than you going on IG and trying to DM. And on top of that, you'll leapfrog the line in front of the other suckers on the IG already.
Listen, I ain't trying to go too far down this rabbit hole, but I was definitely going to talk about it like on our episode. When it comes to dudes, if you want to be good with women, I don't advocate for dudes being broke. So guess what? Go get you a job that's around a whole rack of women. I know when I first started club promoting and shit like that, I was around women all the time. And I'm telling you, when you start working bar backs and you start being a bar. I'm saying you're around all the time, you start getting kind of numb to them. You start seeing the imperfections. You get them off a pedestal. Just from you learning those little things like that, like, yo, these chicks ain't perfect. That automatically, like, to me, up your levels of game right there. And you're making money at the same time.
Let's give C Marty back his podcast.
Oh, my bad.
Shout out to Illusions,
man.
Listen.
God dang it, man.
But no, I mean, shit. Y'all talking about real life, but I like I said in the podcast before, I feel like the gym is not a place to approach women. If you decide to do that, that's cool. But
that's why you feel that way?
Yeah, bro, because a high percentage of women, they going to the gym to get their workout in. They not. I'm not going to say women not looking for men. I'm not going to say that.
I don't know.
I'm not going to say that. But I feel like at the gym, especially, she gonna let you know if she wants you, bro. Like she gonna come work out by you. She gonna drop a weight. She gonna bump you. Like it's a lot of things that women do to let you know that. And I've been to a lot of gyms, and I've been in the gym for a long time.
I was going to say I kind of disagree too, but go ahead.
Go ahead.
I disagree because that kind of goes into, and I could be mistaken it, but that goes into a lot of guys that tell me, man, wait for choosing signals. I don't believe you should do that because at the same time, you can wait for choosing, but you might not even be on her fucking radar. Like you said, some girls are in there and they're focused. Now, what I'm not an advocate for, if you go and do it, I need you to do it. Like, I don't need you to stand over there by her, look at her while she's doing the set. When she has a break, dudes don't do it while she's in the middle of her set either. But I'm saying, like, she gets a little break, she's sitting there and she's taking a break. Go up to her and just get it over with. Say hi, let her know what's going on. If she don't want you, she don't want you. That's it. No need to be disrespectful, no need to be none of that. But I'm a huge proponent. When you see what you want, you got to go get it.
Hold on, Lex, how you feel about men approaching? At least
let her finish her set. Like, don't just walk up to her in the middle when she can't.
All right, I can deal with that. I agree. But, yeah, go ahead.
I'll just say this, guys, and there are etiquettes and the way to do things, but I always say women don't know what they want until it's right in front of them. So you might not even be her type, but your charisma, the way you talk to her, you can become her type very easily. So shout out to Rolo Tomasi. He always says a woman will decide she will fuck you or not. Never do it for her. Yeah. So I'm going to say this, guys. When you approach a woman, like Lex was saying, it's also a little bit of etiquette. Don't interrupt mid-set and don't be a creep about it. It's 4 things you got to be. Shout out to Steve Dean Williams. Clear, concise, transparent, and impactful. You don't have a lot of conversation. Don't take it too much of your time. Let her know why you approached her. Women want to know a couple things when you approach them. They want to know, who are you, what do you want, and why you. And if you can answer those 3 questions, you're good. And
get to the damn point, man. Stop trying to be like, oh yeah, you was just so beautiful. That's why I was. Man, shut up, man. Let her know what's going on. Tell her what's good.
Well, fellas, you heard a different point of view about approaching women in the gym. My point still stands because I've seen a lot of crazy stuff.
You work there though, bro.
And I work there too. So I don't know. I got a whole different perspective. But
dude's a creep, so I understand.
That's another top. Yeah,
please don't stand there.
We have to teach etiquette.
Dudes leaving notes on cars. You going
what?
Girls be asking me to walk them, like if it's dark, like girls asking me to walk them to the car because dudes been creeping on them in the gym the whole time.
I gotta teach you guys etiquette because I didn't have girls chase me out the gym. No, seriously, I'm being honest. They'll try to like speed up and walk as I'm going out and try to get. Yeah, I was just going to my.
That's the point I was trying to make. Yeah. Like girls they gonna let you, but at the gym they're gonna let you know, bro, because when they leave the gym, they're not seeing all these fit dudes at the grocery store. Damn sure ain't seeing them at the club or the hookah lounge. So if she like you, bro, she gonna let you know I'm talking about at the gym specifically, bro. Like, she gonna let you know some way somehow, bro.
We should do an episode on that in the future.
We should, bro. And then like, I'm not to give too much game out here, but not like I'm not trying to be a pickup artist and shit. But like, if you type the gym in and like just a lot of girls tag the gym that they work out at. Like if you see her Instagram, just follow her on the gram. She gonna let you know there too if she wants you on Instagram, bro. So either way. I'm just saying, bro.
I agree with that, bro.
She gonna let you if she see your gram and she fuck with you, she gonna let you know, bro. Like if she's not giving you them signs, just let it go. And like fellas, it's more of them than us. Like
you're
not really.
I agree. I disagree too, man.
I'm just saying, bro. Like
I got you. No, what you're saying is.
But
I think that's kind of.
I'm not gonna say too much, but listen. I've been training for over half a decade. I know a little bit of what the fuck I'm talking about, bro.
No. We definitely know what you're talking about. We feel you. We feel you. But if me and him being honest, especially when I was at the place where y'all went, and I'll say almost any gym. I mean, I'll say that's the majority of where I get the majority of women that I talk to is at the gym. And the reason why I say that is because
My point exactly.
but I get them though. I get them.
Me too.
I get them though.
So,
But I mean, this different. Like I do believe that there has to be etiquette, and I do believe a lot of guys don't have the etiquette, and that makes all the difference.
And see, that's what I'm saying. Like, and I think that creepy is anything done not with confidence. And I think that if most guys, like I said, clear, concise, transparent, and impactful, don't follow her, don't keep staring after it's done. You say what you have to say, approach her, then remove your attention, back off.
Yeah.
Women, I'm telling you, I have yet to meet a girl that does not appreciate the way I approached her, because my game is very disarming. I'm gonna tell you that right now. A whole different conversation. Give you a podcast back, CMarty. I ain't gonna go down
I'm not gonna lie.
We almost done, man. We gotta address two things though.
Okay, all right.
One thing, man, fellas, when you see a girl on her grind, she losing weight. Stop telling her she looked better when she was fatter or when she was thicker.
See
bro.
that go back
Facts.
to that
Y'all gotta
stuff.
stop doing that shit, bro. Like, respect what the girl is doing, man. Like, y'all really holding women back, and a lot of women, whatever dude they was fucking with, had just thrown their whole like fitness journey off because of that. Like, I've had so many girls quit because the dude that they're fucking with was like, "You cool the way you are, man."
But see, that goes back to what I was saying earlier. Like, dudes will say that stuff to their girl, man. But I'm like, bro,
yeah.
Even if she did look better, right? Just respect the hustle, man. The fact that she's losing weight, it takes a lifestyle change. It takes hard work for anybody. Just respect the hustle, dog. That's it. You know what I'm saying? You sitting there telling her she used to be bigger, like, she's gonna stop, but she's gonna be like, why am I gonna keep doing this? Especially if the nigga that I'm fucking, I mean, the dude that I'm loving on and shit. Like, if he don't like it, well, I'm just go back to what I do. But to me, that's what insecure dudes do, because they try to make God they chick from looking too good, so personal trainers don't take them like CMarty.
Yeah, man. Listen, that's not what I do, y'all.
It's
put that
not.
out
It's
there,
not.
bro.
He's a good man. He's a good man. He's a good man.
Like,
I'm not.
Last thing I wanted to talk about, man, was girls wearing revealing clothing in the gym looking for attention.
Mm-hmm.
I see this shit all the time, bro. I mean, girls be having damn near having their butt cheeks out, but then have the nerve to call dudes creeps when they staring at them, or when they go say something to them. It's like you looking for that attention. But I see that all the time, man. It's really annoying. So I want to know y'all thoughts on it. Or girls wearing the leggings with no panties on, and you could just see the ass and you could just see everything, bro. Like, I'm not gonna get too explicit, but you can see everything.
I'll go first. Like I said, this is just real quick. We talked about it earlier. Girls get reinforced for that. You can't be mad. At the end of the day, girls thrive off of it. I don't care what no chicks say. It's attention and validation.
Fine.
Whichever one is going to give her more attention and whichever one's going to give her more validation, she's going to do that. And the fact that she sees all these other girls getting attention, girls feel some kind of way about that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they're not getting no male attention from a regular guy that they like or something. So they're like, dang, why does he want her? Why does he want this? Well, I might try to reveal a little something, do this. I mean,
listen, man, gym is crazy.
Can I say this?
But it's being reinforced.
It's gonna be a little bit of game for you guys. Most dudes don't realize the level of anxiety and the level of low self-esteem that most women have in their lives. So what you see when girls go through these periods of time, they'll post a picture on Instagram, come in the gym with their ass out, and this is their way of saying, look, I know I feel shitty today, but all these guys still want me. So I know I have to be worth something. Guys, when women do that, I call it giving them the ceiling. Shout out to my uncle, man. If a girl comes in doing something like that, I don't even pay attention to them. And honestly, by doing that, they'll want you more after that, man.
What you mean? She's not doing it for herself?
Oh, no, it's for self-esteem. It's for
I
confidence.
thought they were doing it to compete with women, though.
Oh, no, absolutely
That's what I thought. That's what they say.
They do that for attention.
Because men ain't shit. We don't need this, bro.
But let me tell you, I want to give a message, though, to all the feminine women out there that ain't hoes, that ain't half naked on IG. They got their shit private and only your family follow you. And you wearing all the appropriate clothes. Listen, we love feminine women over here. I believe that we should always, at least I'll speak for myself, we should take care of our feminine women. I love the fact that certain women don't dress provocative and they actually dress like ladies. Those ladies will be rewarded. And it's unfortunate. I know it's hard because you see all these chicks with her ass cheeks out getting all the attention. But baby, look, you beautiful. And I'll take you for a smoothie after the gym.
Somebody tripping.
Oh, man. Hey, listen, fellas, thank y'all for joining the podcast. Check them out. I'll let you shout out y'all handles, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Let everybody know where to follow you, and I'll put it down. I'll put the words down here so they can see it.
Go ahead, Oliver.
You already know where we at, man. Shout out Illusions. That's where we at. Hey, bringing the controversy, bringing whatever, but hey, we bringing the real for y'all.
And that's on YouTube, TikTok, IG.
Yes, and Rumble. Make sure you follow us on Rumble,
And
especially.
I might gotta slide to Rumble, and everybody on Kick now too.
Yeah, Kick
yeah.
Kick is a big
I
one.
had to slide on Kick,
But you can get canceled on Kick too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Wow.
I got some words from the grapevine.
Okay, all right.
They cancel on, but do it all until you get kicked out.
Okay, all right.
I'll say this, CMarty, thank you for letting us on your platform, bro. Appreciate you, man. Check us out, guys. Shattered Illusions, TikTok, Instagram, Rumble. Ladies, if you want in DMV, want to come down and talk about relationships, we do a little bit of it all: finance, fitness, relationships, everything, man. Check us out. Shattered Illusions, kill the fantasy, build the dream. We're coming full force.
Appreciate you again, CMarty. Thank you.
Oh,
man.
yeah, and ladies, if y'all want to get on my podcast, shoot me a DM. I got a lot of topics I want to talk about with ladies. I know this wasn't all fitness today. It kind of went in a different direction, but that's because I got some great podcast hosts, and that's what they do. That's their lane. So with all that being said, listen, this is the best fitness podcast out.
Stamp it.
Y'all influencers with a bigger following than me. I see y'all copying my shit and reacting to the same shit I'm doing, but I'm going to take it as a compliment, and I'm going to take some credit for it. Just know I'm watching and I see it. I ain't going to tag your name, but if I had to tag your name, I will. So Less Brunches, More Crunches podcast, another episode of it. Catch y'all on the next one. We out.
Hey, peace.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, my bad, bro. Hey, look, that's why I try to give disclaimers before the.
Honestly, I mean, they're one of the best friends in DMV.